Domestic disputes, 3. Suspicious property, 2. Or, I'm sorry, yes, suspicious property, 2. Erratic operations, 1. Town dog complaints, 3. Traffic details, 6. B&T complaints, 1. Harassment complaints, 4. 9/11 calls, 17. Trees down, 1. Miscellaneous calls, 2. Total arrests, 3. Misdemeanors, 3. Uniform traffic tickets, 40. Total monthly calls, 128. So a lot of calls for a little town like this. I don't see it getting any better. It seems like as the economy gets worse, the police department gets busier. We find that there's many more incidents of domestic dispute, things like that. It's the stress of a poor economy, unfortunately. But pass that to Sylvia, please.
Fire department.
Everett didn't bring one tonight because there was a meeting last night and he was here last night. So I don't have a fire department report. But Everett's always kind to bring one every month.
Highway.
There's no report, but the highway department is working on the Traver Hollow Bridge, the culvert, and they should be done in about a week and a half to 2 weeks. Jimmy told me that he started the work for the month of June just about a week ago. So they're all behind. The project was pretty big. That's it.
Thank you. Transfer station.
The month of June, there were 31 permits issued for $775. 189 tickets were sold for $5,670. Total revenue was $6,445. There were 16 garbage bins were pulled in for a weight of 64.04 tons for an expense of $5,699.56. Garbage pull charge was $640, and recycling pull charge was $240. Fuel surcharge is $413.22 for a total expense of $6,992.78. This was prepared by Bruce Proper. Also, the contract for the e-waste was signed last month, and there's setting up training for the staff at the transfer station and getting the proper material to accept e-waste.
For anybody that doesn't know what E-way is, they take computers and electronic equipment, and this company basically recycles the parts, I believe, but it's something that you just can't throw in the garbage anymore, and it was a cost, and thanks to Bruce Proper who looked into it, he came up with this company. Town clerk.
Yes, just
Which is free, by the way. They come pick it up and forgot the good part.
the, I'm sorry. Am I ready? The Board of Elections sent a new election district map because now, you know, they control everything pretty much there. The new election district map did not change any of our districts in the town, but it does show we are now in Ulster County District number 22 for the legislative district now. Town clerk report, I have for the month of July, we had $92.61 in total clerk fees, $146 in animal fees, $1,145 in building permits. The transfer station landfill permits, $905, and landfill cards was $6,360. Zoning fees, $225. Park and recreation charges, $6,245. Pool fees, $5,065 for a total revenues of $20,230.78. There will be a, this press release, there will be a vaccination clinic for cats and dogs sponsored by the Ulster County SPCA shelter at the SPCA on September 3rd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The rabies shots are $10. So if anybody needs that, that's a lot cheaper than going to the veterinary. Not that I want to take away their business, but they are required to license a dog, so if you do need them. I wanted to follow through because they spent a lot of time on the phone today. Al Stute this morning had asked me we never heard anything on the Deerfield Road speed limit request, which was done last November. And so I called the DOT, I called the county. After 7 phone calls, I think it was, it turns out that the county lost all the information, or they can't find it. It was sent on November 10th. They logged it in as the original request from me at the DOT, but the county cannot find any of the paperwork, which is a lot of paperwork, the petitions, the TE9 forms, the maps, the whatever. So the last message I left today, I'm not sure the gentleman's going to call me back, but I'll call him in the morning. The other one where we did on September 16, 2010, where we sent a letter to Director Gordon of the New York State DOT. This was regarding wanting the town board had requested a study on Route 28. After a couple phone calls today, I got through to Mark Morano, who said that within a week to 10 days, he believes that study has been completed, and he will make sure that we get the letter. So those 2 things were settled today. I have Drew had contacted, this is regarding the master plan. I'm sure that everyone's interested in that. Drew had contacted Will Agresta at Rudicoff Associates today, because when we did the master plan meeting back in October, there was a planning get-together, workshop session where they all divided into groups and talked economics, to whatever, roads, transportation, whatever. That took place from like 10 o'clock, I think, till 12:30. So he sent the sign-in sheets for that program. I didn't go till around 2 o'clock in the afternoon when the public hearing started. So the minutes start at 2 o'clock. So when you're reading that, but Drew had called to see if they had kept notes from the morning meeting, and they did. So he emailed all the information to me today, he being Will Agresta, the gentleman that was here last night. I emailed it also to David Edinger, who is our volunteer on the website, and he's a volunteer, so I emailed it today. Don't expect it to, he's usually really good, but if he's on vacation, give him a few days. But it should be within a day or 2 or 3. As soon as he gets to it, he's very, very good about it. He will post it, and if you look on the home page, go down, scroll down to the bottom. I told it to just put it all together. It's like 4 or 5 different files. There is the public hearing. There's an agenda for the day, the agenda for the public hearing, and then it's broken down into what was discussed by the people in those little circle subdivisions or whatever. I don't know, I didn't attend in the morning, but there were approximately 22 people who signed in. There was another 10 that probably did not sign in. So there was approximately 30 people there that morning. But give it a few days, look on the website, go to the bottom of the page, and I think I told you to put October 2nd, 2010 planning workshop sessions, so you should find it. Anyway, that's it. I'm done.
Can I get a copy of that, please?
This is Bert's copy, but I can give that to you, and I'll make him another one tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
And I'm done.
Okay, thank you. Before we go any further, I see a lot of faces here that I saw last night. I want to thank you all for coming back. It was a good meeting. We got a lot of points across on both sides of the issue. And I think the more we see of this, the less chance we get accused of doing it ourselves. When you just sit here by yourself, that's all you're going to get is yourself. So I encourage you to come back. I also encourage you to get your friends to come with you. It has nothing to do with how you feel about it. It's what the town wants, and that's what they get. So actually, I thought it was a good meeting. I thought it worked out very well. Everybody had a chance to say what they wanted to say. And up to now, at that point, yesterday, we asked for emails, and I think I've got 3 or 4 on mine, which isn't a breaker, but we got till the 26th that we have to wait for responses to come in. And in the meantime, we will set up another meeting, workshop, and work that out and come up with draft number 3. I encourage you to call the office, watch the paper,